Tony from Hack the Movies here, and today I'm here with my best friend, Mike Matei. Hi, Mike.
Hi.
Yes, Mike, we've been hyping this up for what seems like years now.
Behind the scenes.
Yes, you're finally gonna experience my favorite game of all time, Syphon Filter. You're finally gonna see the light. You're gonna finally be exposed to the greatness that is this game.
So you used to talk about this game all the time.
All the time.
And I didn't know what it was. I didn't really grow up with the PlayStation, whatever. But you talk about this game, and it became like a running gag.
Yeah.
It became a joke, and it became a joke amongst people. You know, around.
Yeah.
So I had assumed, oh, Tony likes this bad game. It actually wasn't until just recently, I think. That they put this game on the PlayStation Classic,
yeah.
And it wasn't until I saw the list and I saw Syphon Filter on there that I was like, oh, is it actually like a good game? I had no idea. I actually thought it was just like kind of a joke, and it was the kind of game that only you liked. Will you be upset if I don't like it?
I might kill myself. Anyway, let's start the game. We'll start with this amazing cutscene here. So here's our opening cutscene. There's our bad guys being introduced to our villains.
Leave nothing. Now I will show you how I deal with the torments. Finish him. These are the coordinates.
Look at that facial animation. That's great, right?
Over there.
Look how great that was, right?
He looked a little bit like Clark Kent or Bruce Wayne.
Place is torched. I don't know what they were growing.
Okay, I will give you this. The faces on the cutscene, they haven't aged well. Especially hers. She does look kind of terrifying.
Viral outbreak. We won't have to wait long.
So there's something about a virus. Throughout the game, you learn what the virus eventually is.
I like how they're combining like real footage.
Yeah, real pictures and stuff.
Okay, so it's all about a virus?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it essentially the plot of a Batman episode where the Joker like starts to poison everyone with some kind of virus? Is that what's going on?
It's a little bit more complicated than that, like this. So
This man is still alive.
So everyone died from this virus except for one guy. So it's a mystery. It gets solved later in the game.
Who's the other one?
She has the thinnest arms I've ever.
Roman's communications expert.
Every girl has the bare midriff. She has the bare midriff. The other girl is like.
That's true. Every place.
I feel like if you're in like a government like military thing,
you're not gonna be dressed like.
Yeah, I feel like you'd be a little bit more dressed up for it.
She just looked like she's going out to the club.
Yeah. Right off the bat, this game is action-packed. Like as soon as they drop you into the game.
No location yet for Kravitz, and I don't see any sign of air involvement.
Copy. I'm on my way.
Alrighty.
It sort of had that Bond.
Yeah, so you got the auto target, but you can also switch to manual target.
Okay.
Like, hold on, recharge it. You do that. Oh, a headshot. So when you hover over their head, it'll say headshot and you die right away.
I always like games where you can blow people's heads off, so...
You can roll to dodge bullets. There's a couple people that come over this wall.
So I've imagined you're probably pretty good at this game because you played it a couple times.
Yes, I played it a lot. There was like a point where like I played this game so much that I knew where enemies were going to be and spawn, and I could aim ahead of time.
They would.
Yeah, that's like how good I was at this game. I'll go back out there.
Do you feel like you know pretty much everything about this game?
You know what? I start to lose it with later levels.
Okay.
Because I don't replay it that much these days.
Okay.
But the first like 5 or 6, 7 levels, I'm like, got him in my head. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can predict where he's going to be.
You were one bullet shy.
Oh, no, I got him, though.
No, you got him.
I wanted to headshot him. But yeah, so like I knew exactly where he was going to be. I'm like, all right.
Admit it, you just like this game because of the pictures of the Italian food on the wall.
Exactly. It really resonated with me.
Checkpoints are blowing up television monitors?
Yeah, that guy had like a communication thing I had to cut off.
Okay.
Shoot the lock off the door. We gotta wait for this. Don't walk onto this before the elevator's there.
Is that instant death?
Yeah.
Looks pretty solid for PlayStation 1 era game.
Yeah. You hold it down to get the menu, and then you hold
I
L2
see.
and R2.
R2, okay.
That's the only way to get like the flashlight. Otherwise, you could just hit. But because they assume you need a gun quicker than you do a flashlight.
One day I'll teach you how to get the flashlight in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, I can't wait. That game I've never played.
When we're doing the show still at the age of like 64.
Yeah. Okay, shimmy. Actually, you know what? I will help those guys because now I can do it a lot faster with my grenade launcher.
And that, if you use the grenade launcher, is gonna hurt yourself if somebody's close.
If like you do shoot it to the wall next to you, you're fine.
Okay. Like Doom.
Yeah, which could happen. Like you'll have the auto target on, and someone will move, and then you'll be like still following. You'll shoot the wall next.
So
to
this
you.
area you just went to, where you're shimmying and you got that weapon, is that like required, or is
it's required because you have to go down there.
Okay.
Helping the two guys isn't as required, but I'm gonna do it just because I don't really need a grenade launcher for this level, but it can help me here. So like I said, I was gonna skip this, but I just want to blow these people up. Okay. Boom. Always run through the wall.
That's funny.
Always run through the window because it's cool. Remember, those guys are on your side. There we go. Wait, what? There we go.
I like in Wayne's World when.
Ready? Boom!
Oh, you can like burn them alive.
Yeah, you can hold it down, light on fire. You can hold it down for like a while too, I think.
Holy shit. Do they just end up like a charred, like Wile E. Coyote after like an Acme explosion?
The second game, I think they char them when you hold them down. And then when you let go. Oh shit, I wasn't looking. When you do that, you can just see them fall like on fire. Here,
I want to see it. Looks like Spider-Man's web shooting up there.
Alright, is he gonna fall?
That's cool.
See, it was great. You just gotta make sure not to run into them after you do that. Alright, now I need a better weapon for this.
Is there another weapon that's you like a lot? Like, what's your preferred gun?
I like the shotgun for close range stuff. Which actually, the sniper rifle's fun for some levels when you can like take your time. So there are like stealth levels in this game. Alright.
Looks like Marty McFly in the when he steps out of the the DeLorean, like that
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Look how much fun that is. You know how many hours I've done this?
Is this how you get at your aggressions?
Yeah.
So essentially what Tony's saying to me is after we film Mike and Tony Tuesdays, this is what he goes home and does.
Here, do you want to try it?
All right, I do.
You hold R1 to auto aim. Hold on, let me get you in position.
Okay. And then square?
Yeah.
Right,
and then just hold down square. So
Okay.
R1. Feels good, doesn't it?
Oh, he's like sitting down?
Yeah. Just hold it. It makes you a masochist, but it's enjoyable, right?
Can you hold it for as long as you want?
I believe you can for some of them.
This is fantastic.
Isn't it?
It's reminding me right now of in the Tim Burton Batman when he like shakes the dude's hand. All right, I'm gonna let go and see what. If I let go, is it gonna go to the angle to show him fall off, or do I have to do something?
I think it will.
Okay. Boom. I like it.
I knew you would love that.
I do actually like.
I was like, my good friend Mike Matei, my best friend Mike Matei would love that.
Because you know that I love burning people alive.
Yeah.
One of my favorite hobbies.
All right, let me go.
You're not wrong.
That's not the.
That looks satisfying too.
Yeah.
I like that.
That like blew my mind as a kid. Like, you can like,
Run under him. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta get away from this car. They can shoot that car and blow it up.
Now, if there was one car that was green and there was one car that was red, would that make this game technically a Christmas game?
Yeah, it would make it a Christmas game, yeah. Well, Gabe's outfit is kind of green, and that guy just bled red, so yeah, it's a Christmas game. good. We're nearing the end of the first level. What do you think so far, though? I know you didn't really have many expectations, but what do you think?
I think the taser's really cool.
Yeah.
I like. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking when you're shooting up at the guys on the building and they're falling. When I play Grand Theft Auto, I like a lot of that kind of action.
Yeah.
And I feel like that the games I was playing came later, like PS3, PS4 like era. I think that this at that time would have been really fun. Like this seems just like a fun game to play.
Yeah. Oh shit! Don't stay in the subway track for too long.
I think it'd be nice maybe if they made a remastered of this.
They don't do anything with it. So Sony 989 Studios closed down. Sony now owns it, and they haven't done anything in maybe over a decade with this, other than put it on the classic. Like, there's been no like real new games. Like, I hear the ones from PSP are pretty good, but I was disappointed with the first PS2 one they did. And they just really haven't done anything with the franchise. I'm not sure why.
They kind of just dropped. Maybe did some of the later games in the series not do great?
No, I think they did like okay. Like, it stopped being like the first two games were like huge, and the third one was kind of more of the same. Oh shit!
Do you really need more?
I mean, you don't. This is perfect. There was no other need for another game. But I would like for them to make a new game so people can go back and discover this old game. Kind of like when they remake like a movie and they ruin it, and people are like, "Oh, what's the old one like?"
Like that, they just showed the Ghostbusters logo at the moment that you said that.
No, that's a Don't Smoke.
Oh, okay.
And you know what, Mike? This game saved my life.
From smoking?
Yeah. Someone offered me a cigarette once, and I said, no. Syphon Filter says no smoking.
Oh, wasn't the scene in Phantom Menace or Attack of the Clones?
Attack of the Clones?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Whenever when people bitch about the new Star Wars being like political and stuff, I'm like, did you miss the anti-smoking message in that movie? Like, this isn't a new thing. Flashlight.
Are there any type of bosses?
Yes, there are like boss. I mean, sometimes you'll run into a boss at a regular level, but there are like boss levels.
Okay.
There's a guy with a flamethrower. The girl, you got to chase her through the subway in a few levels. Obviously, Romer is the final boss.
Okay.
There's stealth levels. Like, so it starts off more of like an action thing, but eventually turns into like stealth. There's levels that are timed with like the bombs running out.
Sometimes that kind of thing, I mean, I haven't played through this, but sometimes that kind of thing can bother me when you have a game and you're having a lot of fun with it, and then
it switches up the game.
And then much later in the game, if they do it early, then it sets a precedent. But when they change it like late in the game, then it's kind of like, that kind of bothers me sometimes. So I don't know how I'd feel.
Well, like the first like 4 missions in this are all kind of like connected, and then like the 5th one is like a little bit of a break. That's when it turns into like a stealth, and then it goes right back to action. So like, there's not too much stealth.
I guess it depends how well it's done. Is really the thing.
And it's fun. Like you get like it's not just like shoot everyone. Like right now I'm trying to tag bombs for people.
Okay.
Later on I gotta like put an antidote in people who have the virus. There's like a lot of stuff you have to do. Okay.
I see that they didn't get the license for Diet Shasta.
I don't know why. Shasta missed out. Shasta, you're like M&M's. When M&M's turned down E.T., they made that mistake. The Shasta people could be rolling in the dough right now. Why do you drink Shasta? Oh, I saw it in the game.
I saw that in Syphon Filter.
Yeah. So he's wearing a flak jacket, so you want to headshot him? You could shoot him for a bit to wear down his jacket, but it's easier to headshot him.
I wish their heads popped off.
That would be cool. And here we are. This is the end of the level. And this is an example of a fun cutscene.
Leon, this one's different from the others. It has a shorter timer, and it looks
That's not viraling.
too late.
So
that's cool.
Exciting action. The subway blows up.
Movie scene.
It looks a lot like Die Hard 3.
Yeah.
This sets you up for the next level where now the subway is destroyed.
Okay. And are you going to be like in the subway now? Like kind of.
Yeah. But that's a different episode. I just wanted to show you the first level. What did you think? It's good, right?
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good. I am curious. Now, you said earlier that it's been a while since you've like played through the later levels.
The whole thing. That's why I'm doing the show.
How long of a game is it?
I forget, off the top of my head, I can't remember how many levels, maybe like 20 levels, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you know what you're doing, you can speed through it pretty quick. Like the
Okay.
first few levels I can get through pretty quick.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's one of the reasons I want to do the show. I kind of want to relive the game again, but introduce it to a new friend each game.
Now, I
each
didn't
episode.
actually play as you played right there, but from what I saw, I think it looked like a pretty solid game. Obviously, it's on the PlayStation Classic, so other people share the opinion.
Yeah.
And finally, after all these years of joking around about it, it's nice to actually see it.
Awesome. All right, well, that's it. Check out next episode where I'll play this with another best friend of mine. Goodbye.